MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So striding in, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. And it's 1-1 to Brock. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the belt, the pitch.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Brock leads off first with one away. Hot shot on the ground is short to Morgan at the bag. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rogers Hornsby. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Barry Larkin.
Now here it comes. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Standing in now, George Foster. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 offering. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Two down, runners at first and second. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Three and two now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Reds are on top 2-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Pujols. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Settling in now, Enos Slaughter. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Heading out towards shallow right. Slaughter is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
In now for the Reds, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Larkin stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Davis. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Cincinnati. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Foster charging in on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now, Lou Brock. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Morgan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Foster, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Popped him up. Molina shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Stepping in, Tony Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Two out, nobody on. Shot toward second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Digging in now, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Musial is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from. Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. The 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping up now, Rogers Hornsby, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Albert Pujols, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Standing in, Enos Slaughter hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Line drive base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Nope.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swung on and missed, and as Dunn is certainly prone to do, he goes down swinging here.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for St. Louis.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Ready for another shot now, Lou Brock. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first offering.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Eric Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Ready once again, Joe Morgan. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Comes set, the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Even at 1-1, the pitch. Liner toward right center. Slaughter is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Stan Musial.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, George Foster, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, George Foster.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Ready now, Tony Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Johnny Bench. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Adam Dunn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-0 count, here it is. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16.
Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Iglesias is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Morgan at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. done. Is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 3-2. Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
56, Ryan Helsley.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Musial is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman. Leading off for the Cardinals.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. hit to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Brock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And quickly there are two away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stepping in, Stan Musial, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
1-1.
Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rogers Hornsby, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Robert Stevenson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Robert Stevenson.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Home half of the 8th coming up. 4-3 St. Louis. Tommy Edman takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 19.
Jason Isringhausen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 44. Jason Isringhausen.
So stepping in, Eric Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, George Foster. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Next to Cincinnati, the first baseman, Tony.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller.
Aristides Aquino will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
45.
Tony Perez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And this is low, ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will be a base hit, so he gets the job done for sure, as the Reds have come back to tie up the ball game. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that misses inside 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castellanos comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Dunn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're gonna throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Slaughter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 4. Aristides Aquino remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 45.
Rob Dibble comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Enos Slaughter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
A great jump on that ball. Get to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Dibble, a 6'4" right-hander. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still 2-2. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is skied out toward right. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Cardinals are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing and a high chopper. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Robert Stevenson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Dibble earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.